So when we met Joseph, it was through a referral, and he immediately was a people person. He described himself as a people person that happens to sell houses. And he follows through with it because we contacted him like 8 months, a year, before we were ready before we were ready to buy a house. And he would check up every couple of months, and it wasn't, hey, are you ready to buy a house? It was, hey, how's life going? How's the new job? Just keep in touch. And then at the end, of that 8 months, when I was ready, that's when I kind of was like, hey, I'd like to take a look at 2 or 3 houses. Like, cool. What are you looking for? Garage, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Here's 12 options. Which ones do you want to go look at? So he was never pushy and selly. He was very people-oriented.
The Glaser group is so freaking awesome because not only do they help you sell your house or buy a new home or buy your first home, they become lifelong friends. And I'm not even kidding. We were actually sad when the buying process was over because we weren't hanging out with Joseph anymore. Because Joseph was the one who was helping us buy our first home. So the greatest thing about the Glaser group is they literally are genuine and authentic, and they become like your best friends. And they don't lose touch with you after the buying process is over. They literally invite you to lunch and dinner and into their homes and to meet their families and such. And we still keep in touch till this day. It's been like 2 years, and we text all the time. We rag on each other all the time, and that's what we love so much about them.
And they're still willing to help you out with stuff down the road. Like, we haven't done anything business-wise with Joseph in 2 years, but we still have questions for him, and within the hour, he's getting back to us with the answers. It's fabulous.
One thing I really loved about Joseph and the Glaser group is when we were buying a house, and like I said, we were first-time home buyers, don't know anything about buying a house. Joseph was super real in the process, and he would like point out the things in a house that weren't okay. Like, there were cracks above doors where we would have just brushed by it. We probably would have never seen it, even with his height. But like with my shortness, I would have never seen it. And like, Joseph is just real about that kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, you might want to think about the train tracks being behind your house, or like that roof looks a little old, or this HVAC is a little old, so you might want to think about that because that might be like a huge expense like right away. So that's one thing I just really love about the Glaser group is they're just super real during the buying process, and they're not just trying to sell you 24/7.